You have won.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes. One day they were saying I must debate with Maponga. I found that to be very, very abnormal. I don't know what subject I would be discussing with Joshua Maponga. Joshua Maponga is not a believer. He preaches, he talks about himself, the ancestors, decolonization of Africa, and he is all over. He talks about everything. In one day, he says he's a theologian. On another day, he says, I'm a philosopher. The things that are addressed by Joshua Maponga are not of a doctrinal nature.
Yes.
I am not a philosopher. And because of that, I want to stick to something that is useful to my ministry.
Yes.
For me to debate with Joshua Maponga, let him start a church. Let him preach.
Yes.
And when I hear his message, then I can say, at spiritual doctrinal issues level, we can engage.
Yes.
If you talk about a Jesus with the blue eyes, that's not doctrinal issues.
Yes.
We call it religious rhetoric. It's not doctrinal issues. So when you listen to a person who talks a lot and wants to get relevance by talking about everything, who believes is the wisest man in the world, you think that we can also be sucked into that roller coaster. We don't want to be in a roller coaster. We have a very important message. We preach the gospel of Christ. If you want to talk about spirit mediums, invite magicians, invite mashikiro, invite machief nemasabu, no discuss as mdzimu. You can't invite me to such a discussion.
Yes.
I am not competent in those areas because I am not interested in those issues.
Yes.
I cannot be in every debate, in every discussion. I don't have time for that. I have an important job to preach the gospel.
Yes.
If you want to talk about decolonization of Christianity, find Christians to discuss with that. I am not a Christian. Makristo apera ere.
Akazara maKristu.
I can discuss with you about decolonization of Christianity, which even if it is decolonized, it still remains a false religion.
Yes.
But that may be mystery to many people. Say, is Chiwenga not a Christian? So who is he? You can listen to my messages. We are a people who know our identity inside out.
Yes.
We know who we are. We are not Christians. Jesus never said those that believe will become Christians. There is no letter in the Bible written to Christians.
Yes.
The letter to Corinth was not written to Christians. The letter to Ephesus was not written to Christians. So we are not Christians. Jesus is not a Christian. Paul was not a Christian.
Amen.
I am not a Christian.
Yes.
So I am not afraid of these people. I am simply someone who cannot be everywhere doing everything with everyone.
Yes.
Philosophy must be done by philosophers. Magic must be done by magicians. All right? But I comment on matters that affect everyday life sometimes from a doctrinal perspective. That's why I use the scriptures. So I'm not afraid to discuss with him or to debate with Joshua Maponga. I simply have no subject matter to discuss with him. That's the truth.
Yes.
I find him a very confused man. He doesn't have exactly one thing that he wants to pursue.
Yes.
One day he's preaching, he quotes the Bible. The next thing he says, the Bible was was edited, the Bible was tampered with. The other time he's talking about spirit mediums. I can't find time for such a roller coaster of a
Yes.
personality.
Yes, a chameleon
If
approach.
yes, if he wants, he can tell himself that I'm afraid of him. Just like what I've said to
Marufu.
to Marufu, he has one.
Yes. Yes.
It's simple, eh?
It's very simple
Yes.
because you can't be everywhere.
Ah,
At the
munhu
same
wese angowana kamera bedzi ari kudeedza Chiwenga kudebate. We don't do it like that. Hatina simba iroro, ndiregererewo.